if you can pull out your blue sheets for a moment, these blue sheets on new standard income planning, okay? Now, I touched on this earlier. On the very bottom, on item 6, we say, please choose a time slot for your complementary income planning analysis. I make a commitment to every meeting I do that when persons have questions or concerns, what I'm willing to do at no cost or obligation is to sit down with each person who attends the meeting to offer a free, no obligation consultation/analysis. Now, in many ways, that one-on-one meeting is very similar to what this meeting is, in the sense that, have I sold anything to you tonight? Have I?
No.
Are you signing any documents? This is an informational meeting. That's exactly what the one-on-one meeting is. When I meet with people, let me tell you what I have with me. Now, this is at the one-on-one meeting. In fact, let me tell you what I don't have with me. I don't bring with me a laptop computer, which I guess I do have here, but I don't bring with me a brochure. I don't bring with me an application. I bring with me nothing that would involve me selling you something or presenting something to you. All I bring with me to that meeting or have with me is a notepad, a pen, and 28 years of knowledge and experience in working with seniors. What I do is I take these ideas that we've talked about today, things that you have specific questions on, and I'll answer your questions directly. And if, at the end of that meeting, if you would like to explore some of these opportunities to generate income from your money and preserve your principal, I'm more than happy to share with you some ideas on how to do that. Now, here's what's interesting about that. These things I've mentioned here, I don't directly work with all of them. I work with a number of them, not all of them. But what I can do with these things here, even if we don't work with them directly and they work with your situation, I can point you in the right direction on how to ascertain them. And the things that we do work with, people will say, well, what's in it for you guys? How do you get paid? You know, when I do a meeting like this, what's in it for us? We're trying to brand ourselves out in the community. The financial products that we work with, like for instance, we talked about CDs for a moment. We get a finder's fee from the financial institution. So you don't pay us for our time, you don't pay us a commission. In the case of a CD, the bank would pay us a commission or a finder's fee for that. But that does not come out of your pocket. That comes out of the bank's or the financial company's earnings. So what happens is we sit down for an hour, we go through these things. At the end of the meeting, if you say, hey, yes, I like what this says and I think this could work for me, then what we would do is schedule another meeting where perhaps I would make a recommendation on one of these things. But at that initial consultation, nothing is sold, nothing is recommended. And the other question people have, well, your office is in Racine. So do I expect you to come to Racine, to my office, or your office to do this? You certainly can. We have a beautiful office right on the lakefront, but you don't have to. What I'm willing to do is, because I'm doing this meeting up in Milwaukee, with most of my Milwaukee clients, I will meet with them in the privacy and convenience of their homes. And again, when I come in there, I've got my notepad and a pen, and that's about it, just to provide information pertinent to what your concerns are. And if you prefer to have it at another location, we can always talk about another location in your area. Sometimes I've met people at restaurants or some private place where we can talk. So what I'm going to have you do now, folks, is, and even if you don't want to take advantage of the free one-on-one consultation, I'm going to have you fill these out now, because I do take these, we use these for our future meetings, so I'm going to have you start to fill that out. If you would like to schedule the one-on-one consultation, if you notice here, folks, it says please choose a time slot. What I'm going to ask that you do is write down 3 potential options in these dates. We've blocked out next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and the following Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So your first choice, you would put the number 1, your second choice, number 2, your third choice, number 3. If you're not sure of your schedule at all, but would like to schedule it but want